What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. 2Bit Crypto here with your latest XRP news. And boy, is this a good one. A $300 trillion cross-payment system. What's all that about? As well as a massive partnership with Uphold continues. And Gary Gensler, what has he got to do with the recent XRP move? All of that in this video. And if you're bullish on XRP, you want to see more content, you know what to do. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 20K by the end of the year. With that being said, let's take a look at the global cryptocurrency market. $1.44 trillion is where we currently sit, 0.89%. So the Asian markets didn't quite come out and buy like we expected. Bitcoin, they're hovering around 37.7. Remember, Saturdays tend to be a little bit quieter than Sundays. So we will keep an eye on the market. 0.5% up for Bitcoin. Now, XRP on the 24-hour on CoinMarketCap, just marginally down. It is flipping between positive and negative. Our volume just under that 1 billion. If we can sustain that, though, that would be a very good Saturday. So what have we got going on? Well, a huge statement coming out of the Ripple head of payments. It says Ripple aims for dominance in a $300 trillion cross-border payment solution. Now, we know that Ripple has been partnering up with certain financial institutions as well as stress testing XRPL and building out that ledger, all for these cross-border payments, what Ripple fundamentally is trying to solve. And it says here, Ripple is making significant strides in the cross-border payment sector with XRP-powered solutions aiming to transform the colossal $300 trillion market by 2030. Pagao Sultani, Ripple's head of payments product, spearheads this ambitious initiative which focuses on leveraging blockchain technology and the XRP digital asset to revolutionize institution and international financial transactions. Ultimately, what does it mean? It's exactly what Ripple has been designed for, moving huge amounts of money across the globe at a fraction of the cost and a fraction of the time. Now, a lot of people say, well, any other blockchain can do that, and you would absolutely be right. What Ripple is doing differently, though, is going and getting those licenses, going into these hubs of finance and really making a difference. And I think that's where Ripple totally aims to be different. Remember, they have the CBDC platform that, again, institutions can build on the back of it. But Ripple's strategy ultimately was outlined in their Grayscale report involving simplifying the complex global payment network. It aims to introduce a more efficient, cost-effective and transparent cross-border transfer method, and the approach aligns with market predictions indicating a potential surge in value of Ripple's XRP. Analysts forecast anything up to 5,000%, which could see us at a much more reasonable $25 per XRP. Now, this will all fundamentally decide or be decided on those institutions that want to get in, and equally the price and what they want to hold. Remember, this will become a store of value as it then is moved around by financial institutes. There's a lot of people that predict that one day Ripple will not be available to retail customers, which again is another reason why I continue to buy Ripple XRP on the dips, because I just definitely think it could be worthwhile. You can see there, but it says Ripple aims to address criminal issues in the cross-border payment sector, such as slow transaction speeds, high fees, and frequent processing errors. By utilizing Ripple's payment service and the efficiency of XRP, the company aspires to transform the way international funds are transferred. And again, the point that we saw traditional systems like SWIFT suggest a shift towards more accessible and efficient global financial systems. Ripple's journey into the financial sector warrants close attention since it could be redefined international finance. And this is why the SEC is so aggressively monitoring and going against Ripple, because it is ultimately trying to take down the very fabric of the financial sector and absolutely transform it for the better. And I think that is very, very important. Also, we do have this Uphold partnership, and I talked a little bit about this on my previous video of how important this is. Well, look at this, an initial $5 billion liquidity in partnership with Ripple. What does that allow it to do? Huge amounts of money. We talked about deep-rooted liquidity within this Uphold partnership. This just gives you an initial idea of exactly how much is in there. $5 billion will be put in this partnership with Ripple. And again, huge. Says Simon McLaughlin said Uphold would function as a node on Ripple's network of liquidity providers. The Uphold CEO noted his company would be operating the UK, Europe, UK, and the UK-US corridors. And Uphold plans to set an initial liquidity volume of around $5 billion a year. Let that sink in. $5 billion all running through XRP could be absolutely insane, which is why you get to this point when you've got Gary Gensler ultimately on the shadows looking to take down anything he can. Now, we do know recently they sued Kraken and then have gone back for a second bite of the cherry. Why? Kraken instantly gave up $30 million on their initial filings and then ran to the hills, and Gary Gensler and his crew have come back for some more. However, what's interesting here is they do not go after Ripple. We even see a lot of these coins. The lawsuit lists various cryptocurrencies accused of being offered as crypto asset securities by Kraken, specifically Cardano, Algorand, Cosmos, Decentraland, Polygon, Sandbox, Solana. No mention of Ripple. Now, obviously, Ripple currently in that battle for settlement. SEC wants 770. Absolutely, XRP are not in that place. And I think they will fight them to the end. They've already been going 2 years. Why would they not? And I think this is where the SEC realizes, and this is why the SEC is going after so many other parts of cryptocurrency and blockchain, because with XRP, they already know that they can. Annalisa Torres, obviously we've got those dates coming up. That'll be very interesting. I think the first one being in the next 5 days, 30th of November. We'll see if we get an outcome based upon the discussions they've had for a potential settlement, but it could be a very interesting time. So what have we got with the price? Now, Ripple has been very different in terms of the rest of the market. We can see Bitcoin there hovering pretty flat. However, this nice upward trend that we're getting with XRP, we could even get a slightly more bullish divergent. Looking at this short time frame line as that comes up to cross that higher 50 EMA, the yellow line. So again, we could be seeing a definite move. What I talked about yesterday in my live stream was this continuation. If this line starts to come up, then I would absolutely expect the price to follow this trend line down here and give us a solid move. Now, a couple of key points to look at. 62.93 would be a break above, and then the slightly higher range of about 62.59 would definitely signify a strong move. On the macro though, top end, you're looking at 71 cents before we truly start to see a massive breakout for XRP. But as ever, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? What do you think of the SEC's move with Kraken? I'm always interested to know your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this content, you want to see more XRP content, smash the like button. It really does help the channel so much. And like I said, subscribe if you're new. As ever, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.